Hi. I'm so excited to be here.
I love that you're here. Fantastic. And we love that you're here. I'm Jen. I paint the vibe. And today I'm painting Lauren Heather. Lauren, whenever you're ready, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm an artist.
Yes.
Yes.
You're a sculptor, right?
Yeah. I have a sculpture in the Pentagon. I don't know how that happened. It just happened.
That's so very exciting.
But I'm painting now.
Okay.
And it's quite the thing for me to get to where, when I sculpt, I'm so precise. The sculpture I made was, I'm a 9/11 survivor. Right after I was trading convertible arbitrage at the time. And I lost a lot of friends. Never took a sculpture lesson in my life. So then I had my kids blindfold me and take out a map. I'm like, we get one shot. Because I'm used to just picking up and going somewhere. And it was like Austin, Texas. I'm like, okay. So I got on a plane and I'm walking through the airport and I'm like, wow. It's almost like I went from a combat zone to a non-combat zone. And I was like, how do soldiers feel? Because I was kind of upset they all got sent over there for no reason. And I'm like, I got to do something to express that. And right around gate 16, maybe you know what I'm talking about. You get these flashes where you're like tapped into the field. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Like
the field
the
of
field?
inspiration.
Yeah.
Where and right at gate 16, I'm like, what? Okay, I'm going to make a sculpture. I'm going to call it Welcome Home and dedicate it. The artist's intent was, here's one civilian that has a big idea what you might be feeling walking through the airport.
Wow.
So I went to Banana Bay.
Okay.
I'm like, what are they doing? What are they wearing in the desert over there?
Okay.
So they gave me a helmet, boots, goggles, and I copied them out of clay. But in such crazy detail that when I was installing it, the dude sweeping the floor almost took one of the boots, thinking it was like trash.
Wow.
Like that. It was amazing. The thing went viral. And then from that, I woke up at 4 a.m. again. It was the field. It was like,
yeah.
Oh my God, I need to start a 501c3 and call it Art for Soldiers.
Ooh.
Because this art is making a huge difference in the lives of soldiers.
Yeah.
Because I got so many heartfelt, like the messages I would get on the phone, the emails. I'm like, oh my God, I'm making a difference. This is actually really making a difference. And it was so powerful. So then
Amazing.
It was an incredible story.
Yeah, congratulations. That's really cool.
It was an incredible experience. But one of the things, so I went around to school-age kids and I would say, draw something for a soldier. And it was incredible, the art they'd produce. And I would duplicate them in 3x5 photos so it would fit right in the cargo pant. And it was an amazing experience. Wow. Yeah. Wow. I met so many people. But anyway, what I was trying to say is like, I wish I could do what you do because what I do, it's just precise down to the tiniest detail. And I'm trying to get out of that.
Okay.
I'm trying to get out of that to where I can just take paint and just be.
Oh, wow.
It's really hard for me.
Wow.
It's so hard.
Yeah. I mean, I admire your ability to be precise. I don't quite have the hand dexterity to be very precise. But that's part of the reason why I like the digital work, because then you can make lines very precise. But I do like being able to blend things, especially when I'm painting a person.
Yeah.
It's very rare to meet someone who is just really that together. like that has everything lined up in their life the way they want it.
Yeah.
I've painted maybe one person who was just like there.
It's
you know?
all together.
Yeah, that's all together.
Sounds kind of boring though.
I mean, she was just so at peace and graceful.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That her image looked like a really pretty flower type thing.
Oh, how beautiful.
But most people, myself definitely included, just like need a little bit of blending because
yeah.
Most people have a journey to get to where they are the day that I paint them.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Wow. That's just so compelling.
Oh.
But see, it comes more from just the raw emotion, the heart.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to just get to that, to where it's not the intellectual process of, well, this is what the form has to look like because this is the idea I have right now, and it's just, yeah. Yeah.
Are you like as an actor, we would say a classically trained actor? Are you like a trained, did you go to school for art and stuff?
No. I'm totally self-taught.
Wow. And you're still so precise. That's amazing.
It's just a thing I'm trying to get away from. You know, I've always been that way. I remember even when I was little, I grew up in Spain.
Cool.
And I took an art class. I was so excited. And I started always in the lower left-hand quadrant. Whatever I'm copying, I've got the detail of what the art teacher say. Ya me estás haciendo el tornillo. The nut, the screw.
Yeah.
Like I was drawing the screw in great detail. I hadn't even started the rest of it.
Wow.
Because the detail was what mattered. But like, you know, broaden your horizons, Heather. Look at the entirety of the form, you know,
Wow. That's
because
amazing.
if I'm making something out of clay,
Yeah.
I'm copying it from something that's already there. Oh, and this is what I was telling you the other day, is that I see the shape that it has, and I can hear the sound that the shape makes.
Oh, wow.
And then as I'm duplicating it, I'm duplicating that sound.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really groovy.
But it's not, in a way, if you think about it, that's not original. It's not coming from me.
That sounds really original. I haven't heard too many people who say this.
I know, but I'm just copying something.
Well, we're all copying, so there hasn't been an original idea for like millennia.
Well, no, but like what you're doing now, you're not copying anything. It's original. You see what I mean? Like I'm great at copying things, but when it comes to just having it come out, but you're kind of doing the same thing. You're taking sound and you're turning it into form.
Yeah. I mean, I try to do the same thing even with music and like recordings and stuff. And if I listen to the same song repetitively, then the form becomes a form.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I do that too when I'm painting.
Yeah.
It's the same song.
Yeah.
Until the piece is done.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like and it could be like weeks, but that's the only song.
Yes.
Yeah. I like Insane Clown Posse.
Oh, I've heard of them before. They're like an intense.
Really? Well, but I think it's funny and fun.
Yeah, they're like intense, but they also still dress up like scary clowns. Is that right?
Well, I think they look really scary.
Yeah.
I happened to see a clip of a video. I'm like, oh my God, that looks frightening.
Yeah.
But when you listen to it with the backbeat, it's just so compelling.
Now, how long have you lived here in Austin?
So since 9/11.
Wow. Fantastic.
Literally.
Wow.
Yeah. Like maybe 2 weeks after it happened, I was on a plane.
Wow.
Flew here, and it was walking through the airport. I'm like, I just got pregnant with something. Now I got to give birth. Do you ever get that? Like you get an idea?
Oh, I definitely get the idea.
And you got to make it happen or it's torture.
Yeah, that's right. Gotta make it happen.
It was like that. Yeah, and I bought a house the same day. flew back.
Wow.
Then we all drove here.
That's
I
amazing.
told you I was a rapper at the time, right?
Right.
And so we had some metal in it. So Joan Jett's bass player
Wow.
was my guitarist.
Oh my goodness.
Sean. Yeah, Kennedy. And he and my ex drove from New York.
Wow.
Yes. And then got here and it was after midnight and they couldn't buy beer. I never saw him again. He never wanted to come to Texas again. I mean, I'm not sure you can buy beer in New York after midnight either.
Yes,
You can? Oh, well.
there's only 4 hours of the week that you can't buy alcohol. And that's Sunday morning from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Oh, wow.
And then you can have a special permit. Technically, you just need to, like, bars just need to be shut down for any 4 hours of the day, but it can be any 4 hours of the day.
Oh, and you're talking about New York.
Yeah.
Are you from New York?
I lived there for 17 years.
Oh, wow. Where'd you live?
9 years in Manhattan and then 8 years in Jersey City.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
I lived all over Manhattan, and depending on the location, it was a whole different identity, an entirely different life.
Yeah.
And you can do that in New York. All you have to do is either go way downtown or uptown. Or...
Yeah, that's some pretty groovy stuff.
But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited about our skyline here in Austin.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's feeling urban. It's getting that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still rapping?
No.
No.
You want me to rap for you?
Sure.
I wrote this one, stranded on a plane not taking off forever.
Okay.
Okay, it goes like this. I fell out of the womb, straight into the ring. I float like a butterfly, like a bee sting. I rage with the bull when the punches start coming. All my power's in the beat that's drumming. I dodge every jab, but if a hook should connect, I remember what the loser forgets. It doesn't really matter if you lose a round, long as you can stand and say, I didn't go down.
Ooh, snaps. That's pretty good.
I was
like
thinking
that.
boxing as and all the parallels it has to life.
Yeah. That's cool. Just watched the George Foreman biopic.
Oh,
And yeah, boxing is such a good metaphor for life.
yeah,
Goodness.
totally.
Yeah.
And really it was like that for me. I was in the ring when I was 6. My mom died.
Whoa.
We lived in California. My dad had an abalone candy business. Okay, but my parents were really, really young. My mom was 19.
Oh my.
My dad was, I think, 20 when they married.
Wow.
And she died of cancer at 28. And my dad, but they swapped. Okay, so he had a business partner,
Yeah.
and they swapped wives.
What?
Yes,
Scandalous.
it was. And so I don't remember my dad much. I remember Chato. He was my dad's partner growing up. And then they had the abalone candy business, big freight, like cargo ships, right?
Yeah.
You could land a little plane on it. Well, my dad decided he would sink them off the coast of California to build his own country.
What?
I'm
Wow.
not kidding.
Okay.
Yeah. And, well, they kept sinking.
Okay.
And there were some photos out there that you could just see his face going,
Oh no.
and then we had to leave. So we ended up in Spain.
Okay.
I was 6.
Okay.
It was supposed to be Switzerland, but I found out later it was because he needed to outrun the statute. It was actually illegal to do that.
Oh, yeah.
So I spent 7 years in Spain
Wow.
while Franco was in power.
Wow.
Under, and the woman he married wasn't, let's just say, kind.
Okay.
Yeah.
The woman your dad married?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But I would not trade that experience for anything. Living on the Mediterranean, appreciating the Catalonian people who became my family. I had Catalonian neighbors. And, it was what formed me, that culture.
Yeah.
So whenever I do a painting now, I have the Catalonian flag in it.
Oh, wow.
And I go by encaracatalana. Well, not quite yet, but when I put it out there, it'll be that,
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
it was just an incredible experience. And then, so I was 6 years old.
Uh-huh.
My mom had just died.
Yeah.
And my dad comes to the house the night of, I don't know, all these people are there. And they tell me, your mother's dead. And then it was like, hey, you want to go to Jack in the Box?
Oh, gosh.
I'm like, yeah. So we leave, my sister and I, we leave everything behind. Get in the car, and we drive right by Jack in the Box.
Oh, no.
Years later, I was like, damn it. If you had at least stopped at Jack in the Box, right? That would have given us a sense of continuity, But no, we kept driving. And then we're on a plane and end up in Spain. Just like that.
Wow.
Like, fend for yourself.
Wow.
And it was, well, in a way, very liberating. But at the same time, I would look at other kids who had, like, a stable home.
Sure, yeah.
I always felt like I'm on the outside looking in at all this, what is supposed to be normal, But in a way, later on, as time went on, because I was able to find people to nurture me and love me, that were there.
Yeah.
But as time went on, I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad I didn't have stable and normal. Because I don't know if I was formed the way I am as a result of not having that.
Sure.
But it would be the most boring thing in the world. Because you need to be able, at all times, this is my opinion, to just pick up and go.
Yeah.
If it's not right.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing is worth it. Oh, well, if you have children, of course, that's a whole other matter. But
Right.
yeah, while I was free, I was like, I need to just, and I did that 3 other times in my life.
Wow.
Where I would get on a moving vehicle.
Yeah.
When was the second time? My first marriage. I loved him so much.
Yeah.
But it wasn't working.
Sure.
He didn't want to work.
Okay.
But I loved it. He was my fellow musician. Oh my God. We were in a band back then too.
Yeah.
I always married musicians. And I knew I couldn't tell him I want to leave because he would talk me out of it for sure.
Yeah.
So I got on the subway one morning to go to work, and I was on the train, and I'm like, oh shoot, I'm not going back. And I know that for a fact. It was just like that.
Wow.
And I didn't. I got to the office and I'm like, honey, I love you so much. But I don't want to get stuck here. I can't have kids with you.
Wow.
Because you don't want to work. Like,
wow.
We can play music all day, but we're talking adult stuff here.
Wow.
Yeah, and I just stayed there. I'm like, I don't care. I'll find a way.
Wow.
It's better to be free than stuck.
Yeah.
And I'm on a new course now.
Okay.
So excited. Like I was texting you yesterday.
Yeah.
So I raised 4 kids in the suburbs in a 5,000 square foot house.
Wow.
And I just got rid of it.
Yay.
I leased it out.
Congratulations.
But it was the process of clearing all my stuff out and all the garbage. And I was like, we are never doing this again. To where you accumulate so many possessions that you're stuck caring for them. Whatever it is, a house, you know, whatever.
Yeah, there's something very appealing about being able to carry all your possessions.
On Spirit Airlines in one carry-on.
Yeah.
So like I was telling you, I'm going to a 600 square foot little place here.
Wow.
But I'm going to have a city view, and it's just going to be my studio.
Cool.
No conventional furniture, just space to create.
I love that. That's awesome. So, when you're feeling blue, what's something you do to make yourself feel better?
I play Jump Around by Insane Clown Posse.
Yes.
Every time.
Yeah.
All I have to do is play. Hear those first notes. They go, wah, wah, like it's a wah, like get up, wow. Jump around. Like I don't care what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
If I play that, I am up and I'm jumping around.
Yes.
Yeah. What?
Okay.
Oh my God. Is it done?
Yeah.
For real? Oh
Yeah,
my
I mean,
God.
I'll
So excited to see it. Oh my God.
Okay. I mean, nothing's really ever done when it's art, right? But yes, we're done. Ooh.
So I'm sitting here,
Okay.
bouncing off my seat.
Okay, so I'm going to show it to you in 3 different ways, and let me tell you what it means before you
Okay.
respond. Okay.
Okay.
So this,
Oh my God.
this is you and your clown,
Yes.
your internal clown. This is you and your big heart and all of your different beautiful ways that you love and care for the world.
Oh my gosh.
And then this is you, like a beautiful
Oh my God.
portrait of you.
Oh, I like it that way.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I love that. Oh my God.
That's
You
so
can
good.
just look at it and then more things start realizing.
Yeah.
Wow. 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 I can't believe you just did that.
Yeah.
Dude, that is amazing.
I'm so glad
Oh
you
my
like
God,
it.
give me a hug.
Yeah.
That is incredible. Oh my
Yes.
God, that's so
I'm so glad you
impressive.
like it.
Oh my God, I'm just utterly blown away.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it.
That is
Okay, well,
incredible.
thank you for joining today.
I-
Thank you for Lauren Heather, and we'll see you soon. I'll get my phone real quick.
Oh
I'll take
my
a photo.
God, I can't believe you're gonna let me have this.
Yeah. Yeah.